G'day everyone, the dialogue. So thanks for being with me, and please check out my Patreon page for other videos that don't end up on this one, the more sensitive based. Now, I'm looking at the small town beauty convicted of murder for hire plot. Now, she is a blonde model who wanted to kill her husband's new wife, and didn't mind if he died as well. So she's been set up with a sting with some cops here. So let's have a look at her body language. She's been caught, and just have a look at her denials.
Side of Walmart.
All right.
Am I really arrested?
Yes, you're under arrest.
Oh my god.
At first.
Okay, so she put her hands over her face because she realizes how serious it is. Now, I've got to say, I will say this, by the way, when you are as attractive as her, you probably would get away with a lot of things in your life, and you're probably used to getting away with a lot of things in your life, such as maybe, speeding tickets, or getting men to buy you drinks in bars and things like that. So she would have been used to a lot of privilege in that way. But this time, she was caught in a sting, so in a way, she can't believe it.
At first, Tara tries to deny even having a major problem with Kelly.
We were best friends.
Really?
We were best friends, and she's shaking her head.
For not best friends, but we were really good friends.
So she's not taking it seriously. She's not taking this seriously, and alarm bells should be going ding, ding, ding when you've been arrested for attempted murder or conspiracy to get someone murdered.
We were best friends.
Really?
Not best friends, but we were really good friends.
Okay, that's a qualifying statement, and it's an embarrassing qualifying statement. We were like friends for ever.
I'm asking these questions because it's my understanding that you dislike her very much.
During the interview, she did indicate that, yes, I wanted to have somebody hurt,
I just want to beat her face in.
but she did not indicate that she wanted somebody killed.
To have Kelly killed? My stepdaughter's mother?
Yes.
No.
But
Let's have a look at that again. My stepdaughter's mother.
Daughter's mother?
Yes.
No.
but
Okay, so it's not convincing. Even though it's correct body language, it's not
Tara's
convincing.
own words said otherwise.
Okay. Is it possible to make it look like an accident?
Those phone calls that you talked to her about was recorded.
What?
Yes.
Okay, that feigned surprise. What? It's like someone's lost their kitten. What? Come on. This is far more serious than she's actually acting. She's acting at the moment.
They are recorded. And it's you that wanted to have her killed.
I'm gonna have an orgasm in my car just thinking about it.
You did talk about having her killed, right?
No, it came up, but...
Again, she's acting like a 12-year-old. It came up, but So again, eyes are down, not making good eye contact, not convincing with her rhetoric,
No, it
fumbling over her words.
came up, but I don't want her dead. It came up, yes.
Came up, one shoulder up, so that's critical. There's a red flag.
You indicated that you hated her in the conversation.
Now look at her body language. Interesting. She's pulling away from this cop here. She's putting her body towards the door. There's probably a door over this way because she wants to get away from what's happening here.
I don't, though.
I don't, though. Again, she's flinging her blonde hair around like she's a 12-year-old, and she's quite innocent. And she's acting all feminine because it's worked for her in the past.
That's how much I hate her.
I've never hated someone this bad.
I don't, though.
You don't mean that now. You mean...
I don't hate her.
I don't hate her. And did you see what her head was doing? I don't hate her. Let's have a look.
mean that now. You mean...
I don't hate her.
I don't hate her, and that was a massive, convincing nod, which means the body is telling far more than what the verbal is saying. She hates her.
I don't hate her.
After nearly an hour of going around in circles, Detective Emmerich asks one of the most crucial questions.
Why? Explain to me why, so I can understand why you would want to have her killed.
No. I want her to stop harassing us.
Fumbling over the words, not convincing.
She indicated that it was over
Again, not taking it seriously.
Visitation with the girls. She never did accept the responsibility for what she actually did.
Still, even without an actual confession,
Well, I guess the tapes will speak for themselves.
prosecutors felt they had more than enough to go to trial. But would the alleged conspirator actually face justice? Or would the same person police used to lock Tara up be used to set her free?
The argument was entrapment by the state.
Coming up,
She said, you can't back out of it, you need to bring some money.
This is the most notorious case I have ever covered in Pickaway County.
Okay, so it looks like she's lying. Let's go.
be no mistaking.
I need her away, gone.
Tara Lambert was a calculated would-be killer.
And this is the gruesome thing she wanted done to the woman.
But what a gruesome fantasy it was.
Just put her in a chopper, like one of those lumberjack chopper things.
On the stand, Tara tells jurors she was just kidding about that grisly detail. No one was laughing. After just 40 minutes of deliberation, the jury returns with a verdict of guilty of one count of conspiracy to commit murder, though she's found innocent of conspiracy to kill Kelly's husband.
Which I find hard to believe, really, because it was on tape that she didn't mind if he died as well.
Both he and Kelly are content with the outcome.
Relief. Yeah, I mean, of course we wish it would have went all the way, but at least...
I mean, they're both beautiful women.
As she's led out of the courtroom, Tara asks her attorney.
So she's on quite high heels, and she's very done up to the nines, and it didn't help her situation.
One final question. What's going to happen to her purse?
Interesting. Anyway, this is her at sentencing.
Have caused. I never intended for the situation to get so out of control. But it did, and
So far less glamorous because it's not working for her, you know. And the judge wasn't happy with her and sentenced her to 7 years. Because of this woman, it was the one who dobbed her in. So, yeah, this is a woman who plays on her looks to get her out of situations. It didn't work in this case. She clearly was involved in wanting to get these two murdered. So, hope you enjoyed this video. This is the Dialogue Body Language reading. Please check out my Patreon page and like, share, ding my bell for future notifications. Cheers.